So one of the biggest ways that we're finding it so difficult right now to connect is that we don't get to look at each other. And so a couple different sites have opened up for a couple of months, I think, even their free accounts. So Zoom is a face-to-face communication tool, but Google has their own as well. And so sometimes it's called Hangouts. Hangouts is kind of the umbrella that includes chat, voice calls, as well as face-to-face calls, video calls. And so the video call is called a Meet. So just like anything else, anything you want to get to in Google is the word and then .google.com. Or if you have within your Google Cube it ready to go, you can just click on that. So as you see that the Hangouts has the ability to get to all three. The chat is just the typing, and the Google Meet is the video. So if I just go to meet.google.com or click on that Meet button, then I've got this Meet start screen. And here is where I would join or start a meeting if I wanted to do it right now. So if you're sending somebody there who is not going to be the leader of the meeting, then they would have a code. So if you are clicking that join, you would have a 3-digit or 3 letters, dash 4 letters, dash 3 letters, and then, or you don't even have to include the dash, you just hit these 10 letters into this space and hit continue, and it will connect you to the meeting that you're supposed to be in. If, however, you don't have one and you are starting the meeting, just clicking continue is getting your web camera started. It will ask you questions about your video. If you have great audio video content or access within your computer, then you might prefer that. You might want to plug in headphones or AirPods or whatever it is. You see all kinds of different people using all kinds of things. Or you can even call in later on with a video. So you just click join now. Notice that right here with this, they've already created that add in those letters, but you don't need to copy them right now, because once you join the meeting, it's going to give that to you in a copyable thing. So we can just click that, and instantly it's copied to your clipboard, so you can just paste it into emails or chat windows, or you can just click on add people and type in their email addresses. They do not have to have a Gmail account to go into this, but they do need to have a go into the meet.google.com and then this address. Okay, so once we're there, you see that here are your participants. It will have everybody's picture and name and all of that next to it. They can even chat. You can chat with them if someone else is talking, and the default is always going to be whoever is talking. So if you have 20 people on the screen, it may be best for them to mute themselves during the process. The mute button is down here. It's also a Control D if you're on your desktop, but there is also a button on the app. The app is Google Meet. It's free. For Android, iPhone, doesn't matter. You can go in there and just type it in, the 10 different letters that they ask for you, and join a meeting. Here's how you can turn off your video. If you need to get up and take care of something, or need to leave the room for a minute, or you just don't look cute that day and you don't want everybody to see you, so you can just turn that off or turn that back on at will. If you're in charge, you could even present. So on that screen, I'm turning my webcam off since you can see me. On that screen, you can say, I want you to see my entire screen. It's going to ask, and then you're going to then say, okay, now here's the deal. Here's all this. Let's look at that. And they can see all the stuff on your screen. So if you're instructing, then it tells you to stop presenting, goes right back to the webcam. Here's also where you can adjust some settings. Decide to go with phone for your audio rather than the computer audio, and even record the meeting. So if you have something that's very important but not everybody can get on the call, or you may think that they might want to review this later. For example, if you're teaching a calculus problem or walking through how to do something on Photoshop, this might be really great information for them to be able to review later. So you want to record it, go back, even if they missed out on the conversation. How is everybody feeling? What you been up to? How are you getting through this? That kind of information might be great to record as well. At the end, you go back to it and just hit stop recording, and it will save automatically into your drive, and then you can share that as you want to do. So that's Google Meet. It's best to use either the app on a phone or a tablet, or to use it in the Google browser. The Google Chrome browser has the least amount of issues that you have with volume and I can't hear you and you can hear me and can you hear me now kind of situations. So just keep those in mind as you're using it. It's a great tool. It's free within the Google Suite, and it's a way to really reconnect and see each other's facial expressions and just touch base with each other. And that's so important right now.